Hey gang, this is Vicky Kelly, and I'm with the Golden Rule Trades. Wanted to show you how the morning method did today. Usually on Friday, we have the one good trade rule, which means if you get one good trade, take it and go home. Go do something else. Go to the beach, go with your grandkids, go shopping, go do something. And on a day when we're coming up to our Memorial Day weekend here in the United States, it's even doubly important that you do that. I'll walk through this, but I want you to see what a mess it was if you kept trying to trade it. Okay. The setup this morning was definitely pre-market. And again, you may or may not take those depending on what rule set. But this here was a very good indication that we were setting up a buy signal pre-market. You can see that it's at the low. You can see the spike. You can see the hammer. All signs that we are starting a new pattern. Of course, we need our confirmations, but that was definitely an indication that this was our energy level. And as you can see, we got our confirmation here, which was a couple minutes before the market opened. So I would not have taken that. I would not have taken the trade until here because the market was then confirmed and open at that point. All right. So I took this here and rode this up here for about 16 points. You may not have captured that one because, again, it was right at the open, and that's a little trickier, but I trusted this pattern to work itself out because of that. This next one, I would have taken the most conservative place to draw the lines because of the fact that this was such a forceful move up. When the retracements come, they generally come more shallow after the giant move like that. And so I drew my lines here. If you notice, it did not confirm until here and already pierced into our target box. So I did not take a trade going this direction. Had you drawn your lines anywhere else, you would have gotten stopped out. And so, again, one good trade and go home. And this was a great reason why, because it would have been very easy to want something to play out a little further and you would have gotten stopped out had you tried that. Okay. So here we would have taken a look at that energy line there. As you can obviously see, you've hit a wall here and come back down and never closed above this, no matter 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times, could not close above it. Finally did here, but we did not get our confirmation until here on this candle. And again, look how far apart that is. We have everything sitting up here, but 2 or 3 candles in between. Again, all indications that we're going to end up with a little bit of chop and actually a whole lot of chop. So we would have entered here and rode this here for about 11 points. So this was 16, this was 11. And again, if you tried to get this, you might have gotten stopped out, depending on where you drew your lines. So it's again not a day to stick around and try to navigate all of this. We also then had this move. The spike there was a real good indication, and it came back up and stopped us out. So we would have been at a negative 10 points here because, again, we're doing 5 minis with a 10-point stop. And when it came up and pierced that and then made us another sell signal, they like to do that especially when there's not a lot of volume in the market. So that would have been a stop out. And then we would have looked at this here. Let me get rid of this one. All right. If you put it at the bottom, you'd have gotten stopped out. If you put it at the top, you would have made it. So again, we're talking about having to split hairs. This is what we want to stay out of, because if you get it wrong by one little bit, it's the difference between making money and getting stopped out. This is why one good trade and walk away. This one, if you drew your lines properly, you did end up at your 400 level, your target level. It would have gotten you another set of, oh, actually, nope, I'm sorry, I lied. This went into our target level, and so there would not have been a trade on this one. Sorry, read that wrong. It was this one who would have gotten us more points. You can see we got confirmed here, and so we could have ridden this up to here, get into our target level, and we could have made maybe another 10 points here. Okay, so all totaled, if you got them perfect, today was a decent day, but the smarter move of all of it was to take the first big move and go home. So just keep that in mind. Way that we do well with this is to know when not to trade. And Friday afternoon, especially before a holiday, is a great example of when not to trade. So hopefully you captured your one good trade and then went and did something more interesting than watching the chop. So I want you to stay safe out there. Have a great weekend for those of you who are celebrating this weekend, and good luck trading.